Now I'm going to actually write the question for my question category. I'm going to come over here to settings again, question bank, and then questions. Okay, it comes up as default for physics. I'm going to go ahead and use the drop down arrow and click the metric system. And then say create new question. Okay, I have several different question types to choose from. Some of them are a little bit harder to write than others. The multiple choice is probably a good one to start with, or the matching. Those the computer can grade on RenWeb by itself and enter your grades. If you have essays or short answer, you're going to have to get on and grade those yourself, which is still a little bit easier than grading the paper version because it'll show you all on one page and you can just go through and mark it real fast. But let's go ahead and use a multiple choice. So I'm going to choose that. Notice that a description comes up. So if you'd like to read more about these, you can click them, read the descriptions. Click next. Okay, now I have to choose the question name. You'll be writing a lot, so don't give this a lot of thought, but enough description so that you'll be able to look at it and kind of know what general topic the sentence is about. So let's see, I'm going to say converting. And then I'll probably make a whole bunch of these, so I'm going to say converting 1. Here's my question text. Convert 1 kilogram to grams. Okay, default mark. If there were several things to do in this question, like matching or different blanks to do, or if it was a very important question, you could change this number to 1 or 2 or 3 or 5. This time I'm going to leave it as a 1. That means it's not any more important than other 1 level questions. So if I had 10 1 marked questions, they'd each be worth 10 points. So this is not a point value, but it's the percentage of the points that it's going to get. Okay, general feedback. If you wanted to get very involved with this, you could give them some feedback about the metric system here or something to remember, but you can just leave that blank. 1 or multiple answers. Sometimes you can say like, I'm sorry if I'm kind of stuttering here. Name all the fractions in this list that are equal to 1/2. So you could have 3/6 or 4/8. So you could have multiple answers in here. This one only has 1 right answer. Shuffle the choices between different people's quizzes. Well, they have more choices. So this way they can't call each other on the phone and say, yeah, it was A, B, B, C. So let's go ahead and write our answer here. This is 1,000 grams. And then this is my right answer. So go ahead and put 100%. If you had something here that's maybe partially right, you can give them 50% or 75% for choosing that. But on these math questions, there's only really one right answer. Then put in your wrong answers. And leave those grades as none. Okay. And you can have as many wrong answers as you want or as few wrong answers as you want. If you don't want to use a wrong answer like my choice 5, just leave it blank. If you need more, hit this blanks for 3 more choices. There's lots of different feedbacks. So you could say, right, or you could just leave all these blank if you wanted to. Okay, multiple tries. You have a chance on the when you actually build the quiz to let them have more than one try, and then you could give them a penalty if they're choosing different things. So I'm just going to give them one chance and take that grade. And then hints, we don't need hints either, and save changes. Oh, I put this under feedback. So let me move it up. And try again. Alright, so converting 1, these little dots show that it's a multiple choice question. And I can edit it if I wanted to. I could preview it if I forgot what I wrote. This is how this question will look on the quiz, right here. Okay. There it is. So that's how you write a question. You can keep going with new questions. You can sprinkle in different types of questions. You don't have to do all multiple choice on this. And build your metric system category that way. Okay, stay tuned for the next video to show how to create the quiz.